Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I've got a question that a few people have asked me about, and I've also wondered. I'm going to be asking today about what started the fire at the Notre Dame de Paris, the Lady of Paris. The fire was on April 15th, 2019, and thankfully, small mercies, that they were doing a big renovation on the church. And so a lot of the precious artifacts had been removed and kept to a safe place or out of the way while they were doing the renovation. The church is made of mostly, it was all mason builders who built it, so it's made mostly of stone, but the roof is made of wood. And that wood needs to be replaced about approximately every 150 to 200 years. And that's what they were doing. They were looking for the weak spots and replacing some of the beams and whatnot that were up there. Now, to this day, they don't know if it was an electrical fire, a spark from a cigarette, or what started it. So I'm going to ask the cards. What started the fire at the Notre Dame on April 15th, 2019? Was it an accident? Was it on purpose? Let's see what the cards have to say. Apparently, Notre Dame will be opening for Christmas service this year. That's what they're planning on. Fingers crossed, it'll be the first Christmas service in 5 years. 2019 was the first time they didn't have a Christmas Mass since 1802. So that was quite the record that was broken. So they haven't had Christmas Mass, obviously, since then, and they're gunning for this year to open it up December 2024. All right, so what caused the fire of the Notre Dame? April 15th, 20. Oh, I just remember crying and crying and crying. Cards are ready. Six of Pentacles. That would be the charity that raised almost $1 billion. Eight of Wands, incoming. That would be the Hermit in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Could be somebody who was upset about something and they thought it might have been a good way to make some money. Why are so many pentacles being showed up? Two of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. I think we've got a character here who is emotionally upset. I think it was like a spark of the moment. Sorry for the pun, because there's no plan here, but it could have been a spark with the Eight of Wands there. Five of Pentacles. But what they didn't count on was then they would be out of work for a while. Look at all the pentacles. There's something to do with money here, guys. Why all the pentacles? I thought we'd see more wands because it's fire. We have Eight of Wands and then Six of Wands in reverse. And then Five of Pentacles on the Six of Wands is telling me they didn't have the foresight to see that they'd be out of work for a while and actually lose money. Maybe they knew there'd be a big push for charity and then they would have more work. Maybe the job was almost ending and then they'd have more work. Five of Cups in reverse. Ooh, the Devil. Guys, I think we have somebody here who is really upset about something. Page of Cups in reverse. Surprising bad news. What's the underline? Ooh, betrayal. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Knight of Swords, attack. Guys, this was arson. The World in reverse. and the Nine of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. I think that's the actual church because she's called the Lady of Paris. I think somebody was upset. I would look at somebody who was recently fired, look at somebody who was maybe upset that the job was ending, maybe their part was ending and they thought, how can we extend this renovation? If I understand, maybe it's somebody who just wanted the attention here with the World in reverse. They did not want this project to end. They did not want this project to end. But they didn't count on that it would be stopped for a while and they actually would lose money. Look at all the money on the table. Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse, the Chariot, and Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I'm thinking this is somebody who was fired. I was looking for more wands and swords, fire and air. To me, that would be the accident. But we're getting lots of money cards here, a lot of money cards. We're definitely getting some gaslighting here. They may know what happened, but they're keeping a tight rein on the news, and they're kind of giving us a sales story here. Look at the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is shyster energy. Somebody who is stealing from you, somebody who does things for their own benefit, but it looks like they're doing it for your benefit. Like, I'm only taking 5 and I'm leaving you 2. Besides, you don't need to eat all 7 of those chicken wings. 2 are good enough. You need to lose weight. That kind of attitude. The Wheel of Fortune. Hanged Man in reverse. 4 of Wands. And the Magician. And the Page of Swords. Okay, I think that this was purposely set. I think it was. I think there was something in here with this Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. I think this was the part that France came together and the big companies gave donations, and like Louis Vuitton and L'Oreal and some of the big banks and whatnot. They all gave hundreds of millions of dollars, and I think in some respects, this person was secretly very happy about that because he knew then there'd be more work and there's more money for work. Oh, look at that. The cards agree with me. This was created, the Magician card here. This was manifested. This was created. This was no accident. This was no accident. And I think they know what's going on, and for some reason we're getting a different story. I think that's why you can't tell me. They can't tell if it was a spark or a cigarette. I mean, come on. They can tell by the type of fire, where the fire started. There's people that's their whole career is to tell you how a fire started. There's experts in that field that will tell you exactly what started that fire. And I think it was somebody who was upset about something, and I'm not sure that they actually had like a full plan. I think it was like, and as with the Judgment card in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, it was kind of like a last minute attack kind of thing. Like, well, if I can't have the work, you can't either. And, perhaps they knew what they were doing, how to start an electrical fire or flicked a cigarette or something. I cannot see a cigarette starting, like those beams are massive, massive, massive. I can't see a cigarette start, like, I honestly can't. Plus, a lot of those beams were covered in iron. They were covered in solvent to protect from the rain. I think it would take more than a cigarette. Like, you think about it, if you're a camper and if you put a great big log, if you put a cigarette on a great big log, on a huge log, great big round, huge log, if you put a cigarette on top of that, would it start a fire, or would the cigarette just eventually burn out? Maybe leave some black marks behind. Like, think about that. I think it was some kind of shock, or like a spark from electric. I think this person knew what they were doing. There's lots of big money in this, guys. Look at all the pentacles we see. This was created. There was an arsonist, especially with this page of swords in reverse. Just somebody who wanted to get back at somebody. Yeah, look, there's the charity. There was something about a lot of the money that was donated, what was being released very slowly. So, it could, this hermit here, I think it's a single person. I don't think it was a group of people. I think this is your classic lone wolf kind of thing. I think it was somebody who was really upset, King of Cups in reverse. And like I said, maybe they just lost the job there. Maybe they wanted the job to continue for whatever reason. There we go. So my cards, that's what my cards are saying. It was somebody who was upset. Somebody who was a fire starter. They did it for their own reasons. They were emotionally upset. They did it at the spur of the moment. This wasn't well planned out. And they were happy to see all the donations come in, because then I'm pretty sure he got more work or something. He celebrated something, some kind of Wheel of Fortune. They were celebrating that he was now free. So I'm thinking free from debt, free from not working. And plus the hangman, you get up and you get to work. And look at these bricks here building. So I think, in some respects, he created more work for himself. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares. If you know somebody else is interested, please share this video with them and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. See you online. Bye for now.